Trigger warning. This episode features Australians, so there will be more swears than usual.
Woe to you of earth and sea.
Welcome to Satan is My Superhero, a show for atheists, scoffers, heathens, and unbelievers. I'm your host, Judas Falling. In this episode, we stick our thumbs out and hitch a ride on AC/DC's Highway to Hell. This Akadaka extravaganza is very exciting for two reasons. One, it's the first episode back in 2023. And two, I think for the first time in nearly 40 episodes, this is a specifically Australian-centric topic. The cast get to do Aussie accents on purpose.
You little ripper!
Fair dinkum!
Bonza!
Crikey! Oh, f*** you! You f***faced f***!
Released in 1979, Highway to Hell is the title track of the album of the... It's called Highway to Hell. The album and the song are also called Highway to Hell. This could get confusing. We might need graphics.
It's really not that confusing.
Like so many rock songs, Highway to Hell began as a riff. The song, not the album. I mean, the album started as a lot of riffs, but I'm just talking about the song to start with. This is about the song.
Seriously, I think you're the only one confused by this.
Rhythm guitarist Malcolm Young knew he had stumbled upon a winner when he came up with said riff. In his words,
It stuck out like a dog's balls.
So saggy and covered in wrinkly skin. I totally see the appeal.
I would love to tell you there's some hidden satanic message in a song called Highway to Hell that has the lyric,
Hey, Satan! Paying my dues!
but no, if anything, it's the opposite. The lyric is clearly describing the hedonistic grind of a touring rock band in the 70s.
All right, boys, listen up. I'm your tour manager, and here are my rules for the tour. First up, I like living easy and loving free. Don't ask me nothing. Just leave me be and take it all in your stride. I know what you'd rather do, and yes, we're going to be going down. It's party time, and before you ask, our friends are going to be there too.
The song could be viewed as a sequel to an earlier track by AC/DC called It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll. So ironically, the hidden meaning behind the song Highway to Hell is that it's not really about hell at all. The idea for the lyric and title came from lead guitarist Angus Young's description of the band's 1978 tour as
Fucking highway to hell.
But luckily for us, people did think Highway to Hell was about, well, hell. Angus has said,
We heard all that stuff about Highway to Hell, that if you play it backwards you get these satanic messages. Fucking hell. Why play it backwards? It says right up front, Highway to Hell.
as we like to do here at Satan is My Superhero, we played the song backwards, and I think you'll be just as shocked as we were by what we uncovered.
Is that your parent? Eat your greens? Don't do drugs. Jesus is Lord.
This was the band's 6th album, but their first million seller. The song was their first single to crack the top 10 outside of Australia. It cannot be understated just how much this song and the album put AC/DC on the international map.
And all it took was a bit of me. Food for thought. Food for thought.
The 5 previous albums had been recorded in Sydney and produced by Harry Vander and brother to Angus and Malcolm, George Young. Initially, Highway to Hell would be recorded in Miami with legendary producer Eddie Kramer, who had worked with the likes of Jimi Hendrix, Carly Simon, and Kiss.
I've got a long tongue.
The band and the man did not gel, and AC/DC claimed the last straw came when Kramer suggested they cover Gimme Some Lovin' by the Spencer Davis Group.
Hey, you guys should do a cover.
AC/DC left Miami for London and teamed up with soon-to-be hitmaker extraordinaire Mutt Lange. At the time, Mutt had produced some solid albums, most notably 3 for Bob Geldof's The Boomtown Rats.
The Boomtown Rats recorded more than one song? Who knew?
After Highway to Hell, he went on to produce the next AC/DC album, Back in Black, only the second biggest selling album of all time.
In your face, everyone else.
Lang also produced Foreigner, The Cars, Bryan Adams, Nickelback, Muse, all the Def Leppard songs you know, and Shania Twain. Who holds the number 7 spot on the biggest selling albums of all time?
In your face, everyone else. Except Michael Jackson, AC/DC, Whitney Houston, Pink Floyd, Eagles, and Eagles again. But in your face, everyone else.
That's right, along with Eagles, Mutt Lange makes the top 10 albums of all time list twice.
He also produced Michael Bolton.
Top 10 albums of all time list twice.
Mike, Hill, Bolt, on.
So, what do you think?
I'll be honest, Michael. I can turn that into a hit.
Of course, we cannot talk about Highway to Hell without mentioning the fact that this was lead singer Bon Scott's final album with the band. Not long after the tour for this album wrapped, Scott was found dead in the back of a friend's car due to acute alcohol poisoning.
I'd like to take advantage of this awkward pause in the show to encourage you to check out the merch store where you can get all kinds of Satan is my superhero loot.
Yo, 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 hit me up with some of that sweet loot, baby.
Freak out grandma with a digital demon t-shirt or drink your morning coffee while the cold, dead eyes of the devil himself stare right back at you.
Rude!
Go to satanismysuperhero.com and buy some shit.
To most of us, it would seem quite obvious that when you tell your American record company in 1979 your album and first single off that album have the title Highway to Hell, there's going to be some pushback.
Everybody, have you heard? No, 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 it's my favorite word. Sing no, 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 no.
Poor naive schoolboy Angus had this to say.
With religious things, I thought everywhere was like Australia. There they call them Bible thumpers. And it's a limited species. Very limited. Christianity was never a popular movement.
I think my fellow Kiwi living in Australia, Russell Crowe, put it best in 2001 when he said,
If you find yourself alone, riding in the green fields with the sun on your face, do not be troubled, for you are in Elysium and you're already dead.
No, the thing he said at the Oscars.
Oh, right. Thank Christ for Australia.
It's no surprise that Australia's greatest export caught the satanic panic heat in the 80s. The tinfoil hat brigade at the time made claims like this.
AC/DC stands for Antichrist Devil's Children.
I heard it means bisexual.
If only it was that interesting. It stands for boring old alternating current direct current. The official story is the Young Brothers saw the label on their sister's sewing machine and this electric rock and roll band who released songs and albums with titles like
Power Rage, Flick of the Switch, Live Wire, and High Voltage.
Thought it suited their electrifying sound.
It means electricity and we play electric guitars. Get it?
What about me? My instrument's not electric.
Shut up, Colin. No musician ever in the history of music has ever cared about what the drummer thinks.
If the Young Brothers were coming up today, they'd be just as likely to call their EDM project Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi stands for Warlocks and Fiery Inferno.
I heard it stands for Wickedly Into Furry Intercourse.
Don't get me wrong, Akadaka definitely did bring that satanic panic heat down on themselves. On the cover of Highway to Hell, Angus had devil horns and a serpent tail. And it is called Highway to Hell. And it wasn't their first or last song to mention hell or the devil. So, you know.
Excuse me, TTs. How many albums have AC/DC sold?
More than 200 million.
In your face, everyone else.
Then in 1985, the satanic excrement really hit the panic windmill. An AC/DC baseball cap was found at a murder scene soon to be linked to the infamous serial killer Richard Nightstalker Ramirez. It would be alleged Ramirez wore an AC/DC t-shirt, and a childhood friend, Ray Garcia, later claimed Ramirez had been a fan of the band.
Oh, pish posh, that doesn't mean anything. Hitler was a huge fan of Wagner. Does that mean Wagner was a white supremacist anti-Semitic? Hang on, My assistant is waving at me. What? Oh. I think I made my point. Don't Google Wagner.
I'm not going to go into details of the crimes Richard Ramirez committed. They are depraved, and it's not what we do here at Satan is My Superhero. I mean, there's probably some kind of podcast out there that covers this kind of thing.
Are you talking about true crime?
Yeah, true crime. That's a good name for it. There must be at least one podcast on the subject.
Yes, there's a couple. In fact, our sister show Wanky Pranks did a piece about it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Wanky Pranks!
Today we're going to see how many true crime podcasters we can find. First of all, we're going to throw this stick into a random group of people.
Ouch! Who threw that?
That was me. Sorry about that. Hey, quick question. Do you host a podcast?
Oh, why, yes I do.
Is it a true crime podcast?
Yes it is! Did you recognize my voice?
No.
You bet! Wanky pranked!
We have a sister show?
No.
You bet! Wanky pranked!
Anyway, we will briefly look at where this animal Ramirez crosses paths with the Highway to Hell album and ask the question, do we have anything to fear from the fans of this devilish demonic band AC/DC in the 21st century?
We have to lock Grandma in her room for a couple of days, kids. AC/DC is coming to town.
Woohoo! Look at these fun bags, boys!
Granny, please, put your top back on.
It is no doubt Ramirez was a fan of heavy music and probably AC/DC. A witness claimed she had seen Ramirez buy that AC/DC cap, but he never admitted to it being his. Some articles claim he was wearing an AC/DC t-shirt at the time of his arrest, but there are no photos to back this up. He may well have worn both the hat and the t-shirt. I'm just saying I couldn't find definitive proof of either.
I bet the true crime podcasts know.
Where the Ramirez Highway to Hell connection gets interesting is around his nickname, the Night Stalker. The final track on the Highway to Hell album is titled
Night Prowler.
And despite what the band have claimed, the lyrics to Night Prowler are, I'll be charitable and say suggestive of the types of crimes Ramirez carried out.
There's charitable, and then there's being an apologist and serpent-tonguing around the truth. The lyrics in question absolutely describe someone being attacked in their bed at night.
Yeah, okay, they totally do. But was this song the inspiration for the horrendous, unforgivable crimes of Ramirez? Since I've already been called a fact-dodging apologist on my own show, I will acknowledge, possibly, but most likely, Akadaka are no more responsible for causing violent crime than the makers of horror movies, violent video games, etc., etc. You know the deal. People have been doing horrible things long before entertainment came along. Keep going down the list until you have to ban the Iliad. Where do you stop?
Hi, I'm looking for something with demonology, witchcraft, murder, rape, suicide, assassination, insanity, sex perversion, satanic-type rituals, gambling, barbarism, cannibalism, sadism, desecration, demon summoning, necromantics, divination, and other teachings.
I've got just the thing for you. It's the Bible. And it's also got lots of incest.
Also, Ramirez did not give himself the nickname Night Stalker because he misremembered the title of his favourite song. In the beginning, the media had called him
The Walk-In Killer.
Then, as the nature of the crimes being linked to this as-yet unknown serial killer were changing, the Los Angeles Herald-Examiner called him the Night Stalker, and that moniker stuck. Apparently, the reporters at the Examiner got the name from a 1972 made-for-TV vampire movie.
A made-for-TV vampire movie from the 70s. Oh, it must be good. Hang on, my assistant's waving at me again. What? 88% on Rotten Tomato. Humanity is broken.
So the links to AC/DC are all alleged. The truth of the matter is Ramirez fancied himself as a Satanist. He left satanic symbols at crime scenes. In the courtroom, he drew a pentagram on the palm of his hand and yelled,
Hail Satan.
During sentencing, he told the court,
Lucifer dwells in us all.
Upon receiving his death sentence, he said,
Dying doesn't scare me. I'll be in hell with Satan.
Lord Satan, Richard Ramirez has arrived.
Excellent. Load up my largest pineapple.
According to Ramirez, he did not have a happy childhood. He witnessed a family member murdered, and a form of punishment he would endure was being tied to a crucifix in a graveyard and left there overnight.
It could have been worse. He could have been forced to watch that made-for-TV vampire movie. You can stop waving. I remember the statistics. I just read them, but I don't believe them.
So there's a lot going on there. And the links to AC/DC, I think, are tenuous at best. Also keep in mind the song Night Prowler and indeed the whole Highway to Hell album end with singer Bon Scott mimicking Robin Williams' character Mork from Ork with the line,
Shazbot! Nanu nanu!
Yeah, Akadaka would make the worst Satanists ever.
Who's been urinating in the menstrual blood bowl?
AC/DC were here earlier, and they stubbed their cigarettes out on the goat's head too.
Who let them in here? They're not even metal.
In the many decades since its release, the song has been placed in various media, but I think most interestingly plays during the end credits of the 1999 episode of The Simpsons titled
Simpsons Bible Stories,
in which the Simpson family descends to hell. According to producer Mike Scully, the band was so keen to be included in the episode they gave the producers a huge discount.
You can have the song for a slab of VB.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I see. Gonna play rough, are we? Alright, half a slab. That's me final offer.
In more recent years, just like Monty Python's Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, which we discussed in an earlier episode, Highway to Hell has become a favourite at funerals.
Excuse me, Father, the family has requested an AC/DC song for the service?
Oh, let me guess. Highway to Hell.
No, actually they've asked for big balls.
Oh, well, that would explain the shape of the coffin.
In the 21st century, the song is still stirring up a bit of trouble. In 2009, Pastor Perry Noble played it to his congregants at New Spring
Mega Church!
in South Carolina before the Easter service. This upset some people, and the good Pastor Noble claimed,
We literally had a guy tell us that he decided to give his life to Christ in the service as Highway to Hell was being played. That he felt the Lord speak to him and say, that's the road you are on, and you need to give your life to me.
Maybe there really is a backmasked message in the song.
Unlikely.
Obviously, Noble makes his living lying to people about a magical sky wizard, so we'll take this story with a very large grain of salt. Interesting side note, Noble was let go from New Spring in 2016 after a year of struggling with alcohol abuse.
Hello, brother, and welcome to this very natural scene. Hello there, sister. This is quite a lovely day in this very natural scene. What are you doing today, brother? I was just signing up to Satan is My Superhero's Patreon, just to support the greatest podcast of all time. I better go sign up for Patreon too to support Satan is My Superhero in this very normal and natural conversation. Farewell, sister.
What can we take away from this trip down the highway to hell? Satan in AC/DC is very much the novelty devil. It's the outfit with the plastic trident 6-year-olds wear at Halloween. AC/DC sell light-up devil horns in their merch store to this day. AC/DC's devil is a joke. When the lead guitarist wears a schoolboy uniform and Chuck Berry's back and forth across the stage playing songs like She's Got Balls, the onus is on you to get the joke.
What on earth are you wearing?
It's Fantasy Roleplay Tuesday. You said you wanted a rock star. I'm dressed as Angus Young.
I was thinking more leather Serpent King like Axl Rose or Ian Astbury.
Well, this is all the shop had. Can we go with it anyway?
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll just pull my axe out.
Nope, it's not working.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's totally weird.
I knew it was going to be weird. Would it be less weird if you dressed as the school principal?
Let us leave this particular highway with a quote from Rolling Stone magazine's 24th greatest guitarist of all time himself, Angus Young.
I've got the blues in my heart and the devil in my fingers.
And that's why Satan is my superhero. If you've enjoyed this episode, rate, review, subscribe, you know the deal.
But please do go check out the website satanismysuperhero.com, where you will find links to the merch store, our Patreon page, and all our social medias.
Here are the Zoomers in the cast listening to AC/DC's Highway to Hell for the first time.
No, the vocals are a bit off-putting.
Why do they talk so weird? His voice sounded different than I expected it to. It's a very strange, tone of voice I get. I'm guessing that the Christians got mad at this song. Why is he yelling at me? Oh, he's doing this thing where they, rock out on the guitar solo. Are you gonna, smash the guitar at the end? Oh, we didn't.
Angus, it's time to get on the bus.
Oh, f*** you. You f***-faced f***.